But see, that makes sense because I'm the only black girl in the kitchen. So I'm among like a bunch of Hispanics. Like I got to a point where I had to open up my language app and relearn Spanish because like some things that I know now, I'm like, oh, so y'all were talking shit the whole time.
Oh, hey, Adonis. Hey, pumpkin.
I'm like, dang.
Dang, I did not see Adonis.
Hey, Adonis.
You
Oh
know,
yeah,
he
he's
sent
been
me one
saying,
too.
yeah, he sent you a dolphin and everything.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
She was locked into the convo. She wasn't ignoring you on purpose.
No, 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 no. I was gone. My phone was in my pocket.
She said I was gone. Yeah, and we get killed first. Yeah, because it's a sense. Because we be knowing. You gonna still get got. Hell no.
Listen, that means nothing. Every time I see it, just check this out. On the library, we all sit here and we'd be like, wait a minute. They're not going to get them. They're not going to get hurt. And then all of a sudden, the jump scares, they pop out of nowhere. Wait a minute. How did they get here so fast? What type of shortcuts did they be taking? What type of routes are they using? What type of GPS do they have? That's not right. Like, there's no way you know this whole entire district more than I do. There's just no way.
The worst part is, why do they always drop their car keys?
No, literally.
That be getting me, like,
Not only that, not only, no, 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 let me say something. Let me say something. Not only that, though, not even having a spare, having a fair spare in your car.
I don't give a damn about the spirit. I'm learning that shit.
No, like how can you, how can you rent something, of course, without your key? How?
Got that shit fell out their pocket.
No, I'm talking. Of course, having a spare key, of course, in your car, like in your glove compartment or something. Like, you know, just a backup. Who doesn't have those? Like, come on now.
The car ain't working, and I see a spot that got weapons like chains and hooks and shit like that. I'm going in there, and I'm gonna keep close to the wall, not too close. And I'm
Oh.
prepared for the hands. The moment you move,
No, no,
snap it with a train.
being smart. Being smart, though, if you look about it, in order to survive, like a serial life, all you have to do is play, just later, just like,
Man, I am playing dead. They're not gonna get me. I'm not gonna breathe. I'm gonna hold my breath the whole time.
I'm not playing dead because I want to test this. I'm alive.
no,
Got them. I'm prepared to whoop that ass.
what the hell?
I'm dead. Hey, Lucid.
Oh, what's up, Lucid?
Okay, so then what would y'all do in those situations in horror movies when you're running away from obviously the person trying to kill you? What are you gonna do? Lamantics, I feel like hold on, wait a minute. Lamantics, I feel like you've lived at least 5 lives. You always be telling me you've gone through something. You've had at least 5 different lives, bro. You if January was an entire year, that's you.
I'll tell you, Kansas City, Kansas was crazy when I was growing up. There was a lot of stuff going on. I was walking home from school, right? In Kansas, for some reason, they don't like to have lights at night on like street lights if you're in like a residential area. So
To be continued? To be continued? He said so.
this way, and all of a sudden, I'm going down the street. I turn back on the street to my house, and all of a sudden, a truck pulls up real fast. Two people have a car, and then they try to throw me in the back of the truck. I don't know who these people are. Never, like, I don't have no people to know. And I end up having to fight them off. At the time, I'm 6 foot. I'm lifting 285 pounds. So they really not gonna do shit with me. But it's like I'm fighting people and it's snowing outside. Why the fuck is two grown men trying to kidnap me in the middle of the night at 10 p.m. with no lights on? And it was like they planned. I ended up grab one of their heads, hit it on the side of the truck, and then the other one I ended up hitting with my football helmet because I had it with me, and I ended up running away. At that point, I ran home by myself. I stayed in my house, but my mom and my sisters never called her because they like got in the state because my little sister was junior Olympics, so she was on track meet. So I was at home by myself, hiding, trying to make sure nothing happened.
No comment. You've had, like I said, 5 different lives.
That's
I'm not
like
getting shot.
that's like every other day for me growing up in Jamaica. Like,
Hey, Haiti got a level 4 travel ban advisory,
Level what?
so I can't even go back there.
Haiti,
Would you want to?
Yeah,
He said,
oh yeah,
would you
because
want
not right
to?
now. No.
they people in planes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Thinking they gonna blend in Jamaica like we don't speak French. Stop it.
If
That is
if
wild.
if your country is really that bad and you want to leave and go other places, yeah, go. It's the only thing. If it's the only thing you can, then go.
What's up, Lucid?
One thing, I'm not saying they should, but I'm saying like they come in before they try to seek refuge, seek asylum and stuff. They try
Yeah, because it's that bad, bro.
Yeah, I know, but instead of they come and try to, get to the
Dude,
government.
life or death. That is the reality of being in Haiti. Life or death. That's why it's a level 4. Life or death. So you can't think of anything else. You gotta go. If you have a means to go, you got to go.
He said, get the hell up out of there.
Yep.
They come to Jamaica, but literally go across the border to Trinidad and Tobago because those two countries are connected on one island. Just
They
say,
go to Trinidad. They go to everywhere. They go
Yeah,
everywhere. Yeah, every country has. Every country has.
Get that, but when you come in and you try to bully
You
people
want
out there,
okay.
own up.
Again, and like I said, life or death.
Yeah,
Those are your choices.
yes, and I get that.
You can't be like,
You see the side of like,
Damn, taking it seriously. What the heck?
Like morning dinner.
What's going on with you, man? You. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Now y'all pushing it up. It got too deep. No. Because I cut off all my stream services. I cut off all my stream services. What does that got to do with anything I can say? I swear. See, I haven't seen it yet, so is it actually good though? Loki? They are very good. I'm going to eventually watch it, but
Healer must not hesitate.
so we have something to look forward to.
That's the thing. It's more grounded.
Let me see if I still have my.
time and effort into She-Hulk like they should have.
Did y'all see they're changing She-Hulk? Did y'all see they're changing her?
Yeah, 'cause she didn't want to do it no more because people were talking too much shit to her, so she was like,
See, I hate that for her because if I was her and people think I was like, if I like strongly disliked as a role, I would still do it to prove them wrong.
she wasn't even a bad. To be totally honest, the picture of She-Hulk was what She-Hulk is. I don't understand why people. They're like, this is the She-Hulk and blah blah blah. I was like, have you ever read a She-Hulk comic? Her whole thing is like women empowerment, and I don't give a damn about how you feel about how I act, and I'm gonna do what I want to. Like, I don't understand why they're.
Sexy.
She was though.
But I feel like they made it too much about her sexuality. They made it way too much about her sexuality than her being a She-Hulk. Like, why is She-Hulk worried about dating? That made no sense. Not she would clap everybody. Not Not That's so fucked. That is so fucked. Yeah, Wolverine's a freak.
Spider-Man and his 16-year-old, what's her name? Spider-Man girlfriend.
Mary Jane, that was wild.
Wicked.
Yeah, you know, Spider-Man is he's always on site for him. For that reason. That's crazy. But yeah,
That's
then She-Hulk,
right.
and that was so weird to me. It was just like, why? I don't understand why people be putting that goofy stuff in comics. Like, why are you doing that? It was like, out of all, that was just so random too. So now the whole time you thinking about your girl, she lost her virginity to Wolverine.
Yikes.
Every time you think about it, that's crazy.
Yeah, that would bother me. As a man, at least.
That or when Doc Ock took over his body, he was messing with his girl. They keep doing it. I was like, wow, y'all are weird. Like y'all really trying. I know y'all villain. I mean, Wolverine's not supposed to be a villain, but that's a big evil.
That was some evil ass shit. Oh my gosh, I just realized I haven't eaten anything. I think I left my food in the oven.
Go get it.
Well, it's on low. It's like slow roasting. But I set a timer. My timer just went off. I completely forgot about it. If I didn't set that timer, I'd been forked.
Go get it.
About to say here and give it to you. Like, what you mean you forgot about
Go
it?
get it.
No, you forgot about the timer. Next thing you know, you gonna turn around and your house gonna be
Wait.
looking like the human torch.
When is your bay due? What is that? What are you talking about?
Oh, I forgot. There's another thing. Damson's interest they're supposed to be trying to push him to be the new Black Panther.
What are you talking about, Eric?
You said what?
It's what this person Eric is saying. Rogue, when is your bay due? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll be back real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. No clue. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who this Eric person is. Because I've had too many people who would be on different accounts who end up being people I end up cutting off. So I'm hoping this is not like something like that. Because I will surely block you. With the quickness.
That guy?
Oh, I haven't heard from him because he's obviously blocked. But,
Okay.
yeah, no. But I don't know what's happening. I gotta ask my sister because she's into the spiritual stuff more than I am. But there's this thing going on right now where people who I used to know who I've cut off, or people who I'm not like cool with, or I had to be like, hey, I love you, but I'm stepping away. They're coming back. They're resurfacing, and I'm like, am I being tested? Is something going on? I must be being tested. Because here's one of them. I have two different sides. Remember that one situation I told you guys about where I was friends with a girl who had 2 kids? She came back. And she wants to have a conversation. And then a dude that I used to like be cool with, who I liked, mind you, he is back as well. And I'm like, what do y'all want for real? Because I was like, I liked you, but you only came around when a situation with like a girlfriend or something didn't work out. So you only come to me broken, and you only want to like obviously do the deed and use me for that. But I'm like, I'm actually seeking something serious. At least at that time, I was seeking something serious. So why are you coming back because you're broken? Oh, I am. Oh, he immediately got blocked. He got blocked. What are you talking about? Yeah, he immediately got done though, cause he didn't even call. He didn't say how you were doing. He just literally texted me and followed me on Instagram and instantly was just like, so when are you coming over? And I was like, when am I coming over? Sir, I haven't spoken to you in 3 years. You're not allowed to come into my life. 3 years later, mind you, you were in a relationship before, so clearly all my efforts to get your attention did not work. I was still chosen second. So why are you coming out of left field being like, hey, you know, I like that you did X, Y, and Z, and I always liked that you did that. I even thought about you the whole time in my relationship. What? I'm supposed to hear that and be like, oh my God, my chance. Get the fuck up out of here. You're lucky. Like, you're lucky I don't find out where you live, which, mind you, he sent me his address because he really thought I was going to be like, oh my God. You're lucky I don't come by and stab you. Let me stop before TikTok blocked me. You're lucky I don't come by and just... Let me send my boy Kirby real quick. You want to find out what Kirby gonna do? You wanna find out what my son's gonna do? Find out real quick. I cut that off real quick. I was like, damn, I thought you came back to build like a rapport or a friendship or something. Nah, you came back to screw? Get the fork up out of here. Be gone. I'm not even finna play with you for real. Like, what? So yeah, I'm clearly being tested. I'm obviously not failing because, you know, it's me. But yeah, I was just like, what is happening? What is going on? And then I'm curious to see this friendship because, like, I cut off the friendship because it just wasn't good for me. Not that I, like, don't adore her. It sounds like she's doing good. But I'm also like, I don't want to go down the trend of being a friend to someone who has kids. It seems like it's not meant to be. Because you're not the first one that I lost. Literally, once I lost that friendship, another friendship I had where a girl had kids. And she was jealous because I had more time than she did. I had to cut that one off. Because I didn't know that was a conversation. I went down a rabbit hole on Threads, and that's like an actual conversation. Where women are really, like, hating on, like, women like me who don't have kids. And they're saying, like, it must be nice that you don't have kids and you don't understand what I'm dealing with. And I'm like, yeah, it is nice. You decided to open your legs and not use protection. I was told at an early age by my therapist, like a long time ago when I did therapy back in the day, she said I had a very high intellectual, like, mindset, because she said there's no way a 13-year-old should have the mindset of being like, I'm afraid to have kids.
This way. We know somewhat what's this way, and we got a decent way to get there.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I want to do with down below. Eventually, make some nice.
No, I'm afraid to have kids, period. That's why I said I will remain a cool auntie. My nephew was over here today. I can only imagine, not saying I don't, like, have a thing, like, I give parents their props, but I had a long day at work today, and I can only imagine coming home after having a long day, and then you see your kids, and they're, like, wanting you for, like, everything. They're just like, hey, I'm hungry, hey, I'm this, hey, I'm that, hey, this is my homework, can you help me? Like, I can only imagine. So when I came home, I always get a little taste of that when I see my nephew, because I'm like, damn, I had a long day, but I have to put on this, you know, this act, this persona, because I don't want to, like, let my bad day come home and then, like, I'm getting mad at my nephew. Like, I know parents who would bring that shit home and they're mean to their children. My dad would do it all the time when we were kids. I would never know what he'd been through, but he would come home pissed as fuck for no reason. And I'd be like, damn, Dad, were you good? Was work that bad? I mean, I don't know what it feels like to be an adult, but it seems like working sucks. Like, imagine being a kid and your parent comes home pissed off. You're just like, damn, you know, is this what I gotta look forward to as an adult? Because you coming home extra mad. I don't think I want to be an adult for real. I don't think I want to live that life. Can we? No, really. Can we go back to a time where $20 felt like $100? I remember my dad gave me $100 for the first time. That felt like $1,000. $100 now feels like $1.
That is inflation. Inflation.
Like, damn. But you know what's crazy? $100 everywhere else feels like $1,000. Because let you go spend $100 in China, Philippines, Japan, boy, you would be rich.
Yeah, I'd be like, dang, do I need to move and just make all my money here?
Do it.
I mean,
Do it.
That's kind of what's happening. So I made a big life decision. So one of like I told you, my mom used to like flip buildings and stuff. So she gave me like a couple of them. So after winter's over, I'm moving back to Kansas, and I'm gonna start trying to fix everything up. And I think I'm gonna open a restaurant.
aw, snap. Congrats.
Yeah, I'm thinking about opening a restaurant. I'm thinking about making it probably like a anime cafe.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to, Kansas don't really have,
Hey,
Kansas don't really
Supreme.
have nothing dirty. We don't have no
Thank you.
parks, we don't have nothing like that. And so Kansas is always important for like,
It really is super.
so I'm trying to go out there. I'm trying to see if I can start like an anime convention. Because I used to do that meetings out here. I used to help with all those meetings, Comic-Con, game expos and stuff. So I'm gonna try to go out there when I go out there and try to.
That'd be cool.
So yeah, that's happening. I'm gonna try to start some new stuff in my life, I guess.
All in due time. That's how I feel this year. That's why I said, like, as much as I would love to go to DreamCon and make content and do what I want to do, this will have to be the year where I need to make a big risk and make a huge decision to change. Because right now, as much as I love like where I'm at right now and things are nice, I also don't like living in Texas, like, at all whatsoever. So I feel like I have to make a huge change. And when I got that little taste of DC, because DC kind of gave me New York vibes, because obviously you guys heard me say I want to live in New York so badly. And once I saw that it could be affordable, I was like, oh yeah, this is the move. I need to come out here. Like, I have someone helping me right now who is like living out there, and he's like, yo, this is where you need to live. This is the best places. He's like, I can send you all the apartments, all the studios. I said, send them my way. I like, this is why I love having model friends, because y'all be having the hookups. Like, oh my god, I have found so many nice places. I really want that New York studio look. I pray that I find something like that. Also, there's plenty of job opportunities too. So.
I mean, you're a chef. You're a high-quality chef, so you should be able to find a job.
But see, I'd say high quality, but I feel like there's so much that I need to learn. Like, it was a slow day today at work, so I was learning how to make my own broth. Why was I struggling with that? I was like so frustrated. I was like, yo, am I just tripping? Do I need to get chicken feet? Because I was trying to learn how to use the resources that I already have. Because obviously to make chicken broth, you could use like chicken bones, chicken feet. But I was like, let's see what happens if I don't have those materials. I need to learn how to make that shit like from scratch for real. And I was struggling. I was like, yo, this does not taste like soup. It kept tasting like watered down chicken soup. And I was like, yo, what am I missing? Hell yeah. So I was like at work getting frustrated. People were laughing at me because they were just like, what's wrong? I said, I'm trying to make soup and I'm struggling, and it looked good because I added the pasta in there, like the noodles. I did the carrots, the celery, like the basic stuff. Because the basic, I think, broth is onion, celery, carrots, and I think that's it. And I was struggling.
It do be like that sometimes. I've been trying to learn how to bake because I haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah, baking's a lost cause for me. So.
I'm really good at baking, but I can't make a cheesecake to save my fucking life, and I don't know why.
Cheesecake is hard as hell. Cheesecake is like doing lemon bars.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I can make cake pies and up. When it comes to cheesecake, it's just not, I don't know. I'm trying to come up with like
you'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Actually, speaking of cheesecake and food, I'm hungry. I'm hungry as fork. I got distracted. Y'all know I get distracted easily. I'm sorry. I like the conversation. I got distracted. Well, you missed it. So I already told Uzi, but you missed it. So the reason why I got on here is because I was like feeling kind of like in a bad mood because I got a YouTube collab with someone who's super big on TikTok and he's super big on YouTube. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get views. This is going to be really cool. But I felt kind of stupid joining because like the conversation had nothing to do with what he said we were going to talk about. And I was like, it was like nothing that I care for. Like it was talking about dating, like stupid question. Cause okay, I should have known better because his content does revolve around like controversial, very like 19-year-old topics. Like, what would you do if you like your guy best friend liked you, or would you date your guy best friend, and stuff like that. And I was just like, what? And then one conversation was, how do we feel about women doing OF content, like stuff that I really don't care about. And I kind of got quiet because I was like, damn, like I'm one of those like. That's what I'm saying, but that's the majority of his following. So, I mean, what did I expect? Oh my God, welcome! Hi, new followers. But that was the majority of his content, and nothing against him. I adore the dude. He's like the coolest friend that I have. But like, that's not the type of content that I do. So people in my Twitch were getting like upset, and I was like, yo, this is so bad. And I was like, yo, this is... When it comes to making content, I have morals that I stand by, and it was just some things that I couldn't get with. And I'm one of those people, the conversation that they were having, I have with like let's say if we were all in a room, I would have that with y'all off screen. It wouldn't be me going live and talking about it. It'd be something I would have with y'all in like a room together, not on a live. So it was just different. And I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And I had to leave the live because I was just like, this is so not what I do. As much as I want to stay here and support it, when I don't like a conversation and I can't really engage with it, my mind checks out. I don't know if it's because like I'm ADHD or I don't know what it is, but if it's just, I don't, that I checked out.
No, absolutely not. But it's like when you actually find a great purpose for it.
Right.
You gotta worry about it. Yeah. A lot of times people get stroked with stroke so much, of course, with money, with bills. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I've gotta pay this. I've gotta pay this. You know, but when you have money, you're like, oh, well, I forgot. Oh no, I don't. No, I didn't.
Dang, they're still live now. And see, I don't want to risk my following and my views and the morals that I have. He only has 12 views. Like, I could understand if the conversation we were having brought him views. Like, if we had over 100+ people, 1K in the chat. I'm risking my morals to talk about stupid shit for 12 views.
Wait, what's going on?
Remember that content thing I was telling you about?
Yeah.
Like, if he was getting traction, like let's say he was getting 1K views, I would have probably stayed because like I'm bringing views to myself now, and I could be controversial and be the one person against the conversation and disagree. But he wasn't even choosing me to talk, so I left anyway because like I was getting a little annoyed. He wasn't even choosing me to talk. He was choosing everybody else but me. But the fact that they're still live, there's only 14 people watching.
How many were there? Like when you were there?
It only probably plateaued at like 20. So you see what I mean? Like it wouldn't be worth it for real.
To be honest with you, it's not worth it. And it's like this going over there. Okay, so this is why I say important to communicate and stuff like on going on like a spiritual, like you know, a spiritual like side. Because like when you go through situations like this right here, you also look at it on like a personal level too. Cause like for example, like I know you're spiritual, I know you are. And I just want to say, just think if you were to go in there, like I noticed so many times doing the videos that I've been on, what people would do. They will allow others to speak their
Yeah.
you know, it's like instantly. Right? What's one of the main things that's very entertaining that I have a lot of people like, you know, tune in, like, oh my gosh, they're okay. Crash outs.
Yeah.
The main thing. Upset.
Right. At all. At all. Yeah, but what they don't know is like you'll get famous, but now you gotta keep that up. So what I was telling you is the thing is if you're gonna continue to like have a platform for 19-year-olds, now you have to continue that. Bye. I'll come get you later. You say you didn't go to bed. You didn't go to bed last time.
I gotta go to work tomorrow. So I'm going to bed. Bye.
You want to say goodbye to your fans? Wait, you didn't say goodbye to your fans.
Well, I don't have an appropriate clothes.
Well,
Hello, everybody.
that's your fans. Let them see you in your.
No, they can't see me.
Let them see you in your.
No,
She
I
said y'all can't see her because she going to bed. Bro, Kev, you can't keep coming on camera. Look,
I have headlights on. Hi. And I'm greasy.
you see where I get the glow from?
The glow.
Kev, stop being a creep, bro. It's the fact, the only time he comes on camera, bro. And then he leaves. Oh my god.
The best thing you want is like for your audience to grow with you.
That's what I'm saying, and that's the kind of audience that I have right now. So people who are about my age, who know my content, who was watching the panel that I was on, and they were in the comments like, this is so distasteful, this is like gross, this is bad. And I was texting Rainy, I was like, yo, I gotta do damage control. I'm sorry, my peoples are not liking this. I thought they would, because I thought we were gonna talk about something like cool, but yeah, nah, bro.
It's not your fault, really. It's because the conversation was on one side.
Right.
Like, dude, a lot of those things in there were honestly.
Right. That's how we met. Mark.
actually look into you. They look into you stuff.
So you should start, when all the stuff you like, all the anime and video games you like, you should start trying to do them when they drop. Like when a chapter drops or an episode
Yeah, so I'm saving up for, because I want to get Resident Evil. I really would like Code Vein. I think Code Vein's already out though, so it's like I can't even get that.
because you'll have the certain, what I used to do when I used to do like One Piece and all the other stuff, when chapters would come out, I would do live streams, I'd read it, and then go into a live stream as soon as it pops out, because I would have people give me the links and stuff before it even got to America. But, so I would do that, and then get the audience of people who just read it, or be like, oh, it just came out, and you already talked about it. I would even do parts where I would have the manga panel, and I would read them on screen, and then do a live stream and go into a discussion about what I think about it, and then do a live stream with everybody who's in the call, or who was watching at that time.
Yeah, I think Resident Evil is my big one. That's kind of focused on.
Heart like morning dew.
Yeah, you find that so funny. Which you missed it. You missed one live. I died 5 times. Makes sense. Yeah, I think this year will be definitely about the trials and errors that I've learned in the last few years of streaming, and now really implementing those changes, which I already have. Because, like I said, I don't know what's going on with my threads, but it keeps going up. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. But I looked at it the other day, and I'm almost at 400K. Why? I don't even know. But you know, that I'm just gonna roll with it and keep posting my content, I guess. Because now that inflation, people are coming in here. So, hey, you know, threads might be how I blow up, y'all. So keep a lookout. If you see me go viral. Yeah, I ended up changing my bio and putting it in my bio because I was like, yo, I'm getting all this traction. Let me go ahead and add it in here. And then I jumped to like 510 freaking followers on here. So I was like, okay, cool. So I might have, that might be the cheat code. I might need to go to Threads. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy because how long have I known you? How long has it been? I don't even remember how I met you. Is that bad?
Yeah, I don't remember either, if I'm being honest.
I don't fucking remember.
It feels like one day you were playing video games, and then we just started talking about video games, and then you play video games together. That's all I remember. I don't remember anything else.
That is so crazy. Because how the people who have known me like this long, I'm like, damn, how did I meet y'all? How did I meet y'all? I don't remember. I just know I built this community and y'all just keep showing up. I gotta keep it up, you know what I'm saying? That's all I know. That's it. Yeah, let me get off. Cause I'm gonna go make a burger. That's what I'm craving right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Go eat that Krabby Patty, Sandy.
You know, I wanna leave the live without you always insulting me. Like I feel like you like that's like a daily thing with you, is that you have to